I was in a bit of a trough this afternoon because of all this bullshit that's been flying around. And you people with your love have taken me right out of it. I'm so fucking happy. Thank you. Listen, while we're in this mood, can we do one of those from my wonderful crew? There's about 150 of them, and they somehow put this whole thing up and take it down and put it on the truck. And then there's our caterers, Darren and all those people, and Matty and Quebec and blah blah blah. They're all wonderful people. So come on, let's hear it for them. Thank you. And for the local people here from here who've been helping us backstage this last weekend. Thank you, guys. Okay, we're going to do a couple more songs. I'll get my breath back. Take a big breath. Yes, and I'm only 16. Sorry, it's a very old joke. We're going to do two more songs. The first song that we're going to do is from the very last record that I made with Pink Floyd, which was called The Final Cut. Well, thank you. Which we made, when did we make it? 83, I think. So that's one piece of news. And the track we're going to do off the Final Cut is called Two Suns in the Sunset. A song that hasn't been performed all that often, because frankly it's a little bit gloomy. For those who don't know what it's about, there's this bloke, right, in his van, driving home through a forest, and suddenly, bugger me, would you believe it, the Third World War happens. So obviously he's burnt to a crisp, and he was driving home to see his wife and his kids. So obviously they're burnt to a crisp as well, because they weren't that far away. So it's rather appropriate for now, because all of us in here in the hydro, in fact everybody in the world is in greater danger of being burnt to a crisp in the Third World War than any human beings have ever been. This is more dangerous than the Cuban Missile Crisis. And a lot of people don't understand that. So that's why I'm mentioning it now. And that's why I'm singing the song, the band are doing the song. Let me... Listen, you can shout all you want, you know. That's right, I heard that, even though I've got bananas in my ears. There's a bloke down here who suddenly shouted out, "We love you, Roger!" Well, I fucking love you too, otherwise I wouldn't be here. I love every single one of you. This is an amazing experience for me and for all my band. I mean, I have been doing this for 60 years, so it's been a long climb up the hill, but now that I'm here, I think I'll just bask in your love for a minute or two. Dear God, not that there is a God, but we have feelings. All right. I so want to mention your football teams, but I know that's forbidden in basketball. So I'm not going to. But one of them did have a really big display of Palestinian flags a few years ago. Show it, Dick Jimmy! So thank you for that. All right, back in 1947, there was a committee of nuclear atomic scientists got together, and they came up with a concept which is the Doomsday clock. It's an imaginary clock with a ticking hand, and when the ticking hand gets to midnight, if it ever does, that's the end of the world. That's the end of all of us, and all our moms and dads, all our children, and anybody, you know, all their children. End of life on Earth. Finished. All gone. Just a cold, hard rock floating through infinite space. All right, so that, and they said they've been setting it a number of minutes from midnight since 1947. Well, it got pretty close to the Cuban Missile Crisis, which I explained just now, or talked about just now. But last year they set it at 100 seconds to midnight. Then this year they reset it at 90 seconds to midnight. And I've no idea what they're going to set it at next year, if there is a next year. I'm going to go and have a sip of water and change my guitar. And when I come back, I'm going to show you my magic trick. I only have two. My first trick, which I won't show you now, I'll tell you about it because I think it's mine about, and that is I can eat one chip. I know you think that's not it. Well, it is when there's, a big basket of fabulous chips. If you only eat one, then you don't never have enough. Yeah, I'm sorry, I digress, obviously. But the other trick is that if I stamp the floor, my friend Mike McKnight, who's under there with all this equipment, will press a button and we will all hear the Doomsday clock start to click because it's part of the sound effects for the song. So now, hear me getting dry, I'm going to get my guitar, have a sip of water and then come back and do that. Alright, but God, you've been wonderful and thank you so much for your love.